Hello folks, this is Shera and welcome to the video. Time for us to earn some dough. And Dennis, house to refresh, need help. Hi, I bought a big house to renovate, but my husband has left me and I no longer have my children living with me. I have no idea what to do when it comes to renovations, let alone cleaning such a big house. It is possible that I'll sell the house, but to sell at a profit, it needs to be at least in a usable state. Please clean the entire house, paint the walls with a nice bright color, preferably bright orange in the corridor, then replace the toilet. Also, it is necessary to mount new radiators in each room. Thank you so much, you are a lifesaver. And Dennis. Okay, I may not be the best at reading stuff out loud, but I will say that was a bit of a run-on sentence. Which does not help. Okay. Ugh, I want to mow this so badly. I could, but it wouldn't earn me any money. Oof. Yeah, this is a bit of a mess, huh? Oh, that was on the door. Okay. Not a bad color. At least it's bright. Okay, let's start in here. Do. What am I missing? Oh, the dirt was not on the windowsill, it was on the frame. One of the first time I've seen that, actually. Okay, Mr. Dirt, where are you? Don't make me whine like a child, I will do it. And it will do nothing because you are a video game. Huh. I'm actually confused. I might have to go outside and attempt to clean it from out there. I'll do that after I take care of the rest of it. The game loves to freeze when it's time to save. Of course, not everybody has that issue. Could be a function of me playing this on a laptop. Okay, it wants me to paint in velvety... Oh, that's a nice color, actually. Also, I said I was going to do it later. I lied. Not this. This. Will it work? Come on, be magical. You do this all the time. You work. Please. The one time it doesn't work is to spite me. Oh, there we go. Okay. It only took forever. I want to know what people were doing in these rooms to so completely destroy the paint. Like, did they try to turn this into a sauna, so that's why it's flaking? Did somebody just, like, take something to it to make all the paint fall off? Ah, well. The first time I ever did this job, because usually every job is a tiny bit randomized. But in this particular job, there's always one of the rooms that has an issue with the light bulb. I didn't know to look up for the light bulb the first time, and I had a bad time. I did not 100% this job the first go around. Interesting that she's not making, the owner isn't making us furnish this room aside from that pre-existing. Oh, hello, roaches. Well, I'm gonna clean up the non-roach mess first. Thank you very much. Please clean faster. I'm an impatient creature. Why is there mud in your sink? Oh well. Yes, I know. I know we have to vacuum that up. Thank you. Also, I disagree. If this were actually broken glass, a broom would be fine. But it's not. Okay, that spill on the ceiling was impressive. I'll give them that. I don't know if any of you have seen some of the pictures of messes where folks like left their pressure cookers on and like they exploded. But oh boy, some of those are just absolutely just incredible. Like there's like the lid is embedded in the ceiling and that sort of thing. Oof, let's not. Right there is the reason I don't know if I'll ever have a pressure cooker. We'll see. It might win me around. Yeah, that's the word I was going for. Come on, window, jeepers. Okay, there's an outlet over here. Let's see if it'll let me fix it without having to move all the furniture. Ugh. Well, if it'll let me do that with only moving a singular chair, I will count myself fortunate. Oh. There we go. I didn't have it in good enough. There we go. Lamp, no. Lamp, please. There we are. Oof. Gross. That looks like almost like spilled cement or something. It's so light colored. Or chalk, maybe. I'm not going to talk about what the couch looks like. Dubious, dubious stains. Okay. There's something still under here? Maybe? Oh, there we go. Okay, but what's... That looks like fruit punch. Like they got fruit punch over everything. It's not blood, because blood does not dry that bright. And it's a great deal more viscous. Remember, kids, if it's bright red, and dried, it's not blood. Blood dries brown. So if you're making fake blood and cannot get any store-bought, corn syrup and red dye with a little bit of black or blue dye, just a tiny bit, is usually best. That said, it's disgusting. So unless you like chugging, well, I was gonna say unless you like chugging corn syrup, but I mean you don't necessarily have to have fake blood in your mouth. It makes for good Halloween props. Props is what I'm trying to say. Oh right, that's right. We can change the size of these. I have the memory retention ability of a true adult. God, this bathroom looks terrible. Excuse me. Thank you. Ceiling? Yes. It's like charcoal, almost. Okay. Let's see. Let's start with the floor tiles. And then I like these, so I'll use more of them. Oh, not what I meant to do. Ah. Oh, you notice how this is slightly faster now? I upgraded the mounting speed with one of my perks. I do like that these doors can open either way. That would be rad to have in real life. Well, there are some, but not in most places. At least in the US. Give me a saloon door. Excuse me. Thank you. Stubborn dirt and what looks like paint. Or, you know, more fruit punch. Oh, that's what I had missed there. Oh, there we go. And a light here per the red on the mini-map. I still have not found out why certain windows in these houses on certain sides of the building do this to me and the other ones do not. But I found out that doing them slower helps. Like, look at that in comparison to this. I'm doing it at about the same speed and no change. I might report that to somebody at some point, since I'm using by which I mean to the creator, given that I don't have any mods or changes to this version of the game. So they should probably be aware of it, but it could also be my computer being dumb, which is very much a possibility. This is, it's a nice blue. It looks like the same color, so actually I like it. Okay. first? Yeah, let's do this hallway first. Oh, so as far as the houses go that you can buy, this setup is by far the most common. A room here, bathroom there, kitchen, living room here. Like almost a good chunk of the smaller houses you find in this game are that exact version. Of course, if you so desired, you could completely knock down all of the walls and completely redo this however you'd like. All the outside walls, at least. In a house that you actually bought and are going to resell. Which I haven't done yet, but I might at some point, because it's not like this game puts any time or energy into stuff like supporting walls. What's that term? Like the walls that you need, otherwise stuff comes collapsing. I don't recall. So as always, that little noise means we can end this now if we so desired. Imagine that I walked out on this job with just like buckets of paint randomly in different parts of the house going, and do it yourself. That would be so mean. Your reputation would definitely plummet. Which, I guess reputation isn't really much of a thing in this game. I think it'd be cool if they implemented something like that, but I also understand that it's wicked complex and would be a pain. It sort of works that way, in that when you complete a job, it unlocks more new jobs, but it doesn't really matter how well you do those jobs. You'll still unlock the new ones regardless. So long as you get to the 60 or 70% point. Did I do that? Yes, I did. I like this color, actually. It's a good thing I didn't choose anything darker for this room. It's small enough as is. This is about the size of my bedroom growing up. So let's go from that really nice bright bedroom to this really dark one. Nice color, actually. I like it a lot. This is probably one of my favorite types of blue. Like on the darker end, not as saturated. I think my character is standing on the paint bucket again. Yep. So I will say, I understand 100% why the creators don't have a reflection or anything from your character and just use the hands. It makes perfect sense. Like, you don't need to see your character. The only human models they've really done are like the people from the HGTV and the faces of your clients. And there's actually, later on, there is another person whose icon or who's with a fully created avatar that you meet. I'll save that for when that happens, though. Because it's special. Come on. Let me do my thing. Oop. is a nice little office, though. That's pretty cool. I am going to scoot your chair in, though, my dude. Just a little bit. Sure, tile time. Ugh, this tile looks so gross. I'm sorry for any jumpiness. Something is taking up some of my little laptop's attention, so it might be chugging a little bit. I have plenty of RAM, but when your computer's as old as mine, it doesn't necessarily matter. Okay. Was that it? Are there any more? Doesn't looks like I completely used up the other one. The gray tile, I mean. I am glad I can do this without taking stuff off the wall, though. Like the radiator. I only ever helped briefly one time with one person putting up some tiles in real life on walls, and let's just say I wasn't real great at it. But you know, practice makes perfect. Which is to say I have very little practice, so I can't expect to be perfect. I'm glad she's not making us furnish this place completely, because I'm already so slow. I'm so slow, you guys. But you know, if I played much, if I tried to rush, then this game wouldn't be any fun. And that's the purpose of a video game. Or if you're certain game creators, to make you mad, or to make you cry. Depends on the creator. Maybe both. Okay, so there's that. Get rid of this, and then put in the washer and toilet. Then I'll just have some painting left and we should be all good. Oh, I wanted to show you guys real quick. Look at this. Look at this. This is not DLC or anything. This is just an object that was put into the game by the devs because someone made it and they were impressed. It's kind of cursed. I'm a little tempted to put it in here. I'm not gonna, but I'm a little tempted. Yeah, perhaps my definition of cursed is too broad. After all, who doesn't want a toilet with kissy lips in a heart-shaped cover? It's very well done, though. Like, if that was not made by somebody, and it doesn't look like it was made from somebody from the dev team since it had a different name on it. I mean, kudos. I do want to also mention that now, as of the time of this recording, the Steam Workshop is a thing now for objects. And the stuff on there, it's wild. You've got everything from like, I mean, how to even describe it? You've got everything from like vodka bottles to like, one of the things I saw in there was like a couple of Squidward's paintings from SpongeBob, to like a giant teddy bear, to like various things from various games. Somebody created a bunch of Minecraft blocks. So yeah, I recommend, if you have the game and are curious, I recommend looking at the Steam Workshop stuff, but be forewarned, it's like anything else on the Steam Workshop. Equal parts creative, cursed, and interesting. Oh, new painting skill. I'm gonna take advantage of that. Faster painting! Excellent. God, I've been in here so long that the sun's starting to set in the game. Goodness gracious. Guess that's the game's way of telling me to speed it up. Scootaboot. I should have bought a larger thing of paint for this room as well, actually, but oh well. Oop. If I have to get another one, it's not the end of the world. Maybe I won't. Don't make me a liar, game. There we go. And now I've just got the living room left. I believe. Ooh, this is a nice brown. Coffee with milk is the name of this. How do y'all take your coffee? I prefer espresso drinks myself, mostly because there's more caffeine in a smaller space, and my tum does not do well with coffee. Probably mocha lattes, or like seasonal stuff I also like. The gingerbread lattes are always wonderful. Although I'm the sort of girl who tends to like throw a bunch more spices in them once I get them. In this part of the country, Dunkin' Donuts is the king, although we still have plenty of Starbucks. Also, I'm never gonna call it just Dunkin', that's stupid. Dunks is the nickname. They shouldn't have tried to make it into like the actual brand name. I'm gonna call it Dunkin' Donuts, or Dunks, until the day I die. Is this a weird hill to die on? Oh yeah. Am I gonna do it anyway? Mm-hmm. For a long time, the cafe in the place I worked in my college town was like the only place in the area that had Starbucks coffee. You had to drive like half an hour to an hour to get to the next place that had Starbucks. Rural New England, y'all. And we've only gotten a Dunkin' Donuts in my hometown in the past little over a decade. Okay, 21K from that. I am not gonna argue. Oh, that was so much nicer. Clean. Yeah. Much better. Very rewarding. Okay, well that was longer than I really wanted, but that was also a pretty big job. So, I think that's going to be it for now. Please make sure to take care of yourselves and others, and each other, rather. And until we talk again, have a good one. Bye bye.